county support for service districts.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Henry.
I would move that we pass the rules governing county support for improvement in service districts with the additions that legal has put in.
Which are?
That was roadways, up to 5,000, up to 25, the 50-50 match, in 7 public meetings, and then number 9 would be taken out. Did I get all of those? Then I would also add in section 3 a proposal to add from 1 cent funds if available. And that would read, the primary purpose of this program is to provide financial support to, comma, from 1 cent funds if available to improve public roadways within the Trumbull County.
Okay. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
A second.
Is there any discussion? Commissioner Schlager?
I'll start it off. I guess I'll start off with a couple questions. Commissioner Henry, since you listed all those fine ones and I guess benefits, how many voters that voted for the 1 cent voted for the library?
Oh, I'm not waiting on that.
Okay, how many voted for the 33 mile road improvement? How many voted for Poison Spire? So you don't know. You don't know how many voted for the neighborhood road. So you have no idea.
Who you made promises
There's
to.
no way to prove. So there's, you know, throwing those out there, I mean, that's all fine and dandy, but, you know, there's really no way to say what the reason the voters voted for the 1 cent.
Well,
Correct? I'm not saying that the neighborhood roads project was not promised. I'm just saying there's no way to ascertain why they voted the way they did.
the only thing you can say is that it passed.
Correct.
And
Don't make it
this
sound like
is what
something
we
else.
put out
Correct.
to an affirmative vote.
Absolutely.
So is it up to us to pick and choose now?
When you say neighborhood roads, do you think
Well-
people thought you were talking about private roads?
Well, maybe we can get back to it.
Of course not.
I guess I should have asked for the floor, Mr. Chairman.
In all the time that I have spent on this, and I have spoken to literally hundreds, every time I go through a checkout line, at the grocery store, at Menards, at Home Depot, I'll take the opportunity to ask them, give me your opinion. I have yet to come across one person who is in favor of this. I spoke to even one of my friends who happens to be an attorney. It is not in any way, shape, or form Senator Perkins. His comment to me, I actually used to work with him, believe it or not. His comment to me, and these are his words, you have to expect something crooked like this to come out of the 1 cent program in order to get all the good things that come out of the 1 cent program. And that kind of bothered me. And it's this kind of, I guess, attitude that is why the 1 cent program has problems, or the 1 cent tax has problems every time it comes up. And that's where the citizens have issues with it. Friday, I was told that I am confused about the issue that pertains to this. I'm not confused at all. These are private roads. I'm going to defer to the chairman, and by all means, please, give me a plat. I've got the computer warmed up over there. Tell me a plat that I can pull up on the computer that says that these are county roads. Because they do not belong to the county. Most plats that I have found say that they belong to the people that live there. The roads go out to the middle of the road and belong to the homeowner.
And in response to that, there has been our previous county attorney, our current county attorney,
Okay.
our current assistant county attorney, who all agree that these roads, we have the same rights on these roads as though they were fee simple. So
I'm
we
not-
own them. They do belong to the county. So there are roads, however, those plats do allow for public access in many cases, some do not.
Okay.
But the qualification is also within many of those plats that
Mike.
the county will not maintain them.
Okay. My comment, my question is, the plats do not state that the county owns them. Your statement earlier tonight was that the plats indicate that the county owns the roads. My question is, give me a plat, which I can pull up on the computer right now, that says that. I'm just asking for one.
I don't recall that I said that the county owns.
Okay.
Just now.
So we do have the same rights as
I agree.
though they are fee simple.
Absolutely, I agree. We do have access. The public has access to the roads. You know, it's no different than a parking lot. It's dedicated to public access. We absolutely have the right to drive on it. We have the right to park on it if we need to. We absolutely do. I am absolutely not confused about it. Where I have an issue with this is that we are using public money to care for private roads. And to be quite honest with you, over this Alcova Bridge, and I'm going off topic here for a second, I have taken the blame. Quite honestly, there are a lot of people that want to blame the director of Road and Bridge for the Alcova Bridge issue, and I have said, look, if you're looking for somebody to blame, I'll take the blame. Fine, blame me. It's my fault. I'm to the point that, you know what? I'm not willing to do that anymore. The idea that we are taking money that, and yeah, we are putting a lot of money towards roads. Commissioner Hendry, I agree. But when we're gonna take money and we're gonna start spending it on roads that do not have the pretty blue sign or the Natrona or the number, I have a problem with it. It seems unethical. Now, there are some people that say, well, it may be unethical, but it's legal, and they're okay with that. I'm not. Unethical and legal belong in the same bucket. I can't separate those. There's a couple other issues I have with this. You know, the rules say that we have the choice to approve or disapprove or not approve, I guess you would say, not disapprove, not approve applicants as they come up for this, I'm gonna call it a grant, or
What it
matching
is.
grant, I guess we could call it. And Madam County Attorney, I could be wrong, but it sure, it doesn't, if somebody comes up and they meet all the criteria, and we say no, even though we gave money to somebody else, if they meet the criteria and we tell them no, I think we're gonna get sued. Because they have met our criteria. And once we start opening up our checkbook for any private road, I guarantee you, it's a trip down the rabbit hole that we don't want to go on, because it's never going to stop. And can this be abused? I think it can.
Absolutely.
I really do. And I think it can be abused by the two well-to-do people that live on a road that want to do their, I don't know how much pavement you can get done for $50,000, probably about, what, 20 feet, but heck, why not? Why not have the county pitch in for 10 feet of it? I don't know, I don't think this isn't the way to go. I mean, I don't have a problem, actually, I have absolutely no problem doing this if all of our county roads are taken care of. But when we have 140 miles of paved roads in this county, and 133 miles of them are poor, very poor, where the pavement is missing, and that's just on the paved roads,
Yeah, no kidding.
come on. We got other things we can spend our money on. And nobody says we have to spend it. Let's put the money away. We got an economic downturn. And with these rules, we're using county employees. What about the private employees? We're taking money from them and away from a private contractor, and we're gonna use county employees, county equipment. I mean, we're basically triple dipping from the county, and we shouldn't. I just, this is bad on so many levels. And with that, I yield.
Mr. Keating. Yeah, thank you for your time. You know, it concerns me. I mean, we've had conversations, and I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree in the past about the difference. You know, we on our obligations for roads in the county, it is very much my opinion that we have more obligation to a road that we have adopted as commissioners than a county road. We do not own a private road that developers put in, and we do not own a public road that a developer has put in. There is a distinct difference. Although maybe Commissioner Schlager hasn't been on the commission as long as some others, but he got it right.
Yep.
You know, and although I have a tremendous amount of faith in Mr. Hagler, Head Road and Bridge, this entire program and the quality of the work that's going to be done is dependent on him. What happens if he decides to move on or retire? You know, then and then the program and its application is only as good as the gentleman that's using his discretion, applying the road funds. So these are just some of my concerns. Rob, I always want to do my best to keep my word. And times are changing, and I do understand that the county commission has a tremendous amount of discretionary ability.